Hi there guys!
Hey!
We're excited to share this video with you. It's been a really great week, particularly the end of the week. We did a special kind of 3-day mission trip, which is called a Luke 10 trip here. It's part of the PTS school. And basically the idea is you seek the Lord beforehand, and if you feel led, you don't take many provisions with you. So we prayed before we went, and we felt like we wanted to go with no money, no food, and no arranged accommodation. And yeah, this was a really big step of faith. We'd done a similar trip like this before, but this time it was winter, and this time we didn't have any kind of transport like we did last time. So yeah, it was a really exciting trip. It was Ade and myself, and then another friend who's on the course called Don, also from the UK. So we were nicknamed Team UK, and yeah, it was going to be a great trip. We started Thursday morning. We left just after 10, and to be honest, the start was difficult. It was pouring down with rain. So we walked out of the centre, which is in the middle of nowhere, onto the main road because we wanted to try and catch a lift, try and hitchhike to the next town. And within 5 minutes, I think we were all questioning what are we doing, because it was raining heavily and the rain was icy cold. And yeah, I think all of a sudden all those kind of doubts and things came to mind. But it was amazing. Actually, it was probably less than 10 minutes walking before a person stopped and picked us up and drove us all the way to Teestead, which was the next town, main town.
So the guy name was Yenis, and we kind of had a pit stop at McDonald's, and then we were off again on the road. Then within 10 minutes again, we had a ride that took us to Ferenslev, and it was by a guy called Nikolai.
We had a lift into Teestead, and then straight from Teestead we walked a little way and we got another lift, and the guy gave us sandwiches and a drink, and we got to pray for him, and he felt like a warmth in his stomach because he had an operation, and praise God, he's healed. Amen. So yeah, it's awesome so far, and we're just rejoicing. Praise God.
So when we got to Flerislav, we found a local library which was warm and dry, and gave us an opportunity to have a cup of coffee and give thanks to God for what he'd already done, bringing us halfway to our destination. So from Flerislav we got another lift, but this time only to the next town, Brus. And in Brus we decided that we would eat the sandwiches that Nikolai had given us, and we found a good spot in a local sports centre to eat our sandwiches.
We were ready to leave Rob's. A guy called Klaus stopped for us and drove us towards Aalborg.
So once we got into the centre of Aalborg, we decided to head for the local McDonald's. So we decided we would contact some of the people who were on the TLR map in Aalborg, and within 5 minutes a guy called Daniel got back to us and said that we could come over to his place, which was only 5 minutes walk from the McDonald's.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey. This is Daniel, our host.
Yes.
An amazing chef.
Yeah.
We made it all the way to
Aalborg. All the way to Aalborg, and we had like 4 rides, and now we at a brother's house, and we're gonna have dinner and fellowship together.
Yes.
Praise God.
All brothers.
Good.
Yeah. Also had an amazing day.
Yes.
So, praise God.
So we stayed the night at Daniel's place. We also met 2 other brothers from TLR who were also doing a Luke 10 trip, and afterwards we also went out on the street and evangelized and had some really good conversations, and then we went to bed.
It's Friday morning, day 2 of our Luke 10 mission trip, and yeah, we had an amazing night's sleep. We stayed with a guy called Daniel, and he just blessed us. God really provided food, and just had a good night's sleep, and had breakfast. And now we're heading out to Aalborg, trying to follow up on some of the pictures that we got, and we felt led to come to this skate park. And actually one of the pictures we had was a windmill, and look what we found as we walked into the park. So yeah, we're excited to see what God will do. Yeah, we'll be back in touch. Alright, cool.
Hey guys!
Hey!
So we are in front of McDonald's now, and we just had an amazing time actually at the skater park that we showed you guys this last time. And it's so fun because we had windmill, graffiti, and the word priest. And then we went, and it's just amazing. We met a girl right in front of a graffiti wall, and the windmill was in the background, and then she said that our uncle is a priest.
Wow,
and
it's
it just
amazing.
Yeah, it was so
Yeah,
good. We just shared so much
so
word with her. It was really, really encouraging. And then Tom.
Yeah, so different person I started talking with, sharing my testimony. I got to walk with him, and yeah, I think he was really open. He seems really interested. Has a sort of maybe a religious background, but doesn't really know Jesus by the sounds of it personally. So we've arranged to meet here at McDonald's at 1 o'clock, which is about 10 minutes time. So hoping that I'll get the opportunity to share the gospel with him and to go deeper, pray with him. So we'll see how it goes, but we'll keep you updated. As we were waiting in McDonald's, our brothers Amal and Timothy came into the McDonald's and shared with us that they had an idea about using beatbox and rapping in the streets to draw a crowd and preach the gospel.
And it really worked because we had so many conversations from that, so many good ones as well from that.
God is perfect. He gives us a choice to make. Turn away, we won't estimate. Alcohol is good for a moment, then walk. You drink. Alright. I was in drugs and drink. I was in chains and bondage.
Then later on, it just a big crowd just suddenly showed up, and apparently there was like a pub crawl, and the meeting point was in front of McDonald's, which was amazing for us, and that allowed us to really reach out to a lot of people.
Hey, we are walking back now to Daniel's flat again. But yeah, we just had a really cool, amazing afternoon.
Yeah.
Firstly, the guy who I was waiting for in McDonald's came, and got to share the gospel with him using the gospel cards. And yeah, it was cool. I definitely took it on board, and yeah, gave him my number, and yeah, something to think about. And then
we also got to preach the gospel. I'm sure we're gonna put the video there as well, where the guys were rapping and just drawing a lot of crowd in, and from there we were able to talk to the crowd, and just we had really good conversation with a few people, and we also exchanged our contact detail as well, so they can contact us back. We're gonna be here until next morning, to tomorrow morning, so hopefully they will contact us. Also, someone gave us €5. So here we have chicken. From the €5 we got from preaching the gospel and just rapping outside. So that's pretty cool. So we actually got some chickens, which also you see the video of the chicken, 2 bucks of chickens. But we're gonna go to the apartment now and just cook it and just relax and have some fellowship.
Saturday morning, and our trip is almost over.
Yeah.
We all want to share one highlight. So, Donald?
Yeah, we've had an awesome time. We've seen so many people touched on the streets, and we had accommodation for 2 nights, which is amazing, and food, finances to get back. It's just amazing. God has done some amazing stuff, and we're just really excited about the continuation of this.
My highlight as well is just how God provided with the hitchhiking. We got all the way, I think it was 90 kilometers or more, and we got the ride all the way to Aalborg, and we even had lunch, and it was just amazing how God was just so faithful throughout. And Aalborg, people, we got to preach the gospel to a lot of people in Aalborg, so really, really good.
Yeah, my highlight was definitely sharing the gospel, using the new gospel cards to Peter, who came back to McDonald's and got to hear the gospel first time. And yeah, just amazing. So many cool testimonies, different things of God working. So yeah, and now we have a ride back home with the other guys. So God will provide the whole way.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
yeah, praise God.
Woo!
Thanks, Daniel.
See you. God bless you guys.
Oh. Other side. I'll go the other side. You go on this side. Not quite so smooth film.
Go in the middle?
Me?
Oh.
And this is a new equipment for you guys.
Oh.
From me to you.
Oh, thanks, Omar.
Oh, you're welcome. I have another one.
Ah. To the Jesus Center.
So yes, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. We try to take as much video, but sometimes we do forget because we're in the moment, we're seeking God in between. But hopefully you guys can see our journey, our ups and our downs as well, and hopefully also kind of inspire you guys. Yeah, and we will see you guys for week 5.
Cool. All right. Bye.
Bye.
So as you know, Ade's not a big fan of cold weather. So here is her getting ready for our Luke 10 trip.